well, it was a bloody, I was making sure no one's watching. It was a bloody sad day yesterday, hearing of Tom Phillips' passing, and no doubt there's going to be a lot of conflicting opinions about this. One thing to remember, guys, like, please keep your eyes open. Like, you know, this is also an opportunity, for police and the powers that be to gather intelligence on who is not fitting with their, you know, with the way that they want us to go. You know, who's going to be seen to be more likely to carry out vigilante activities. So just be aware, you know, when you're posting your stuff online. I'm the same. I've had to go and delete a whole heap of comments because people know where I sit on my, you know, when it comes to policy enforcers in the system, they know where I sit. And if I keep making it public, I'm putting a big target on my back. So just remember that. And also too, like, we don't know the full story. Nobody knows the full story about what happened. There's only rumours, and that's really sort of all we can go off. One thing that we do know for sure is that Oranga Tamariki were involved. Oranga Tamariki are pure evil, and you know, if that was the case, that Tom was taking his kids bush to protect them from Oranga Tamariki, then, you know, power be to him. I think that's brilliant. I think that is what all parents really should do with their children, is take them bush, because we look at what's going on now, and I'm seeing some comments that are just, you know, I'm really having to do some deep breathing and not get annoyed at this, because people are going, oh, you know, these kids are missing out on a chance at life, blah blah blah. And it's like, what kind of life, bro? One where we can't tell where men are women and women are men. You know, these kids are going to be forced vaccinated now too, by the way. They're going to be held down and given that clot shot. You know, Tom did something pretty brilliant. He's taken them out of programming for about 4 years. So of course the system wants to get their hands on them and reprogram them and fill them with their poison. Of course they do. If anybody's going to come in my comments and disagree and call me delusional and swear at me and call me names, your comments are going to get deleted and you're going to get blocked. Okay, because like I said at the start of the video, we are all going to have our differing opinions and beliefs and blah, 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 and you know, make our own stories up about what happened. This is just my opinion. This is my platform, okay, and I can say whatever I like on my platform. If you don't like it, that's tough. Leave, okay? Nobody's making you stay. I feel like at the most, you know, like my sympathies lie with the children, particularly the one that was there when she watched her dad die at the hands of the New Zealand police. You know, New Zealand police are trained to disarm, you know, to make somebody unable to continue to do what they're doing, not to kill, not shoot to kill. They were shooting to kill. We know how evil police officers, policy enforcers are. They are not here to help us. They are a Luciferian Freemasonic corporation, right? Cashing in on a monopoly of violence. Okay? They are not here to help us. We need to get that out of our head. Alright? They work for the Freemasons. Most of them are Freemasons. Why do you think that the police commissioner, you know, he's got all that PDF file stuff, you know, he's been found out with images of bestiality and stuff on his computer. Why isn't he in jail? Why is he not in jail? Because he's a Freemason. Freemasons, they don't go to jail. So, you know, the police are never going to help us. The police were never going to help Tom. They were never, ever going to help his children. That's the whole reason, you know, allegedly, why he's taken them bush. People don't just do things for no reason. There is always a reason why people do things. And, you know, and the thing is, it's like people saying, good job, he's dead. Like, there's a special place in hell for you, mate, because that's a child's father. And they're going to read that. They're going to come online and they're going to read that. They're going to read that these people were saying it's good that their father's dead. And let's look at the facts here. They were found alive and well. Okay? If Tom was really this monster that everybody's making him out to be, okay, those kids would not have been found alive and well. Right? And it's like, and you know, this is a smear campaign that's gone on with this guy, because it's like he's going against the grain and he's living his life his way. Okay? It's in the Torah, you know, like the man is the head of the household. The husband makes all the decisions. He was making the best decision for his family. Okay? And it's just, you know, like the mainstream media, who are absolute pig mongrels, they're disgusting. They're disgusting. I don't advocate death, but oh wow, mainstream media, pretty disgusting. Absolutely disgusting what they're doing to this man. How they've deliberately photoshopped that photo of him to make his head look big. Like, it is so, like, it's so transparent. Like, do you guys really, mainstream media, do you really think that we're that stupid now? That we can't see what you're doing? Yeah, just really, really sad. Really, really sad that the system, New Zealand government, shot and killed a man for being a father and doing right by his kids. I don't know about you, Lottie, but I don't want to take that lying down. I really don't want to take that lying down. But what can we do about it? Because it's just like, I'm not going to make any submission to the government. I'm not submitting to those mongrels. No way. Every time you do a petition or a protest or whatever, you're making a submission to the government. It means that you're still asking them. You're so, please sir, can you let me have a little bit of freedom? My God. They have no jurisdiction over us. When are we going to wake up? Come on. Like, I'm ready. Let's do something. Let's do something. They are killing us for trying to live our lives. Okay? You guys might not be okay with it, but I'm not. And I'm sick of the complicit, the collusive behaviour of others that's facilitating this and perpetuating it. It's the ignorance of others, the ignorance and the unwillingness and the lack of a backbone from other people that is going to kill others and is harming my life. Okay? I'm stuck in this corrupt, disgusting system because other people are fighting to protect that system because their cognitive dissonance is too powerful and they don't want to see any other way. They don't want to see any other truth or perspective that isn't their own. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely disgusting. We need to do something, people, or we're going to end up dead. We're going to end up dead fighting for our freedom. What's the point of fighting if we can't even be here to enjoy our freedom? Tom Phillips died for his children's freedom. Isn't that a sign? Is that not a sign that our government doesn't want well for us? They don't want us to do well. They don't want us to be happy and healthy. They want to pump us full of vaccines. They want us sick. They want to spray heaps of crap in the sky so we've got no sunlight. They want to take away our land. They want to take away our homes. When are you going to wake up? When are we going to do something about this? A man died fighting for his kids. Something's got to give, New Zealand. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Are you not sick of it yet?